start one of our favorite but dangerous activities, the rope bridge. The first group assembled the rope bridge by first cutting the wild stinging nettles and then putting up the posts. At the same time, other people lashed ropes. Some people in this group had a chance to walk across what they had made.
In the next two groups, daring people walked across. When one person walked on the rope, two people, one on either side, acted as a spotter. It was something to be remembered.
We assembled at what looked like a campsite. It was amazing how they cooked 190 hamburgers in 1 hour's time. We had fun while waiting for the food to arrive. Although the servings were small and there were flies, we all had a good time. The cookout was a success.
Here we are with our eyes bulging from 4 days without sleep. We survived without too many casualties. After 4 fun-packed days of exciting activities, we're ready to go back home. After 4 days of waking to the tone of a bell, we'll head back home to our alarms and radios. It was here and gone all too fast.
Survival skills were a lot of fun. At first, we talked about how to survive in the wilderness. After that, we went outside to build a fire. We had to build a fire with leaves and twigs. We were given 2 matches to start our fire. We got our fire going, well, until we couldn't get any more leaves. Camp was really fun, and I'll always remember it.
Our first day of camp started out on the long bus ride. It took about an hour and a half to get to Ebersole Environmental Camp. Once we got there, we had to wait for our luggage to be thrown out of the back of the bus, and as soon as it was, we all got our stuff so we could go to our dorms. The dorms were pretty big, so all of us and our stuff could fit into each dorm. After we all got ready for 4 big days of camp, we went to eat a meal we could never forget, but I'm sure we all would want to. After that, we went outside and split up into groups for an orientation of camp. The teachers and parents showed us the things that we needed to find during our stay at camp. Without the parents and the teachers, we never could have had such an exciting time at camp.
One of the most fun activities we did at camp was archery. One of the things that made it fun was hitting the bullseye. It takes a lot of skill to hit it, and not many people did, but the ones who did get a candy bar of their choice or a quarter. Lots of people took this course and liked it a lot. This activity lasted throughout the 4 fun-filled days we spent at camp.
The ecology treasure hunt was a lot of fun. Before we started the hunt, we received a piece of paper with a list on it. The list contained things that we had to find, such as certain kinds of leaves, different tree barks, different plants, and lots more. In the group, Mrs. Farr was our group leader. She made it a lot of fun. Ebersole Environmental Camp was a lot of fun, too. I hope other kids will be able to go to camp and have as much fun as I did.
The canoeing was a very enjoyable experience. We hoped we wouldn't fall into the clear water of the lake. We would glide across the water, learning how to paddle and steer in the canoe. Looking for turtles, we learned how to paddle across the lake. We saw the other canoers with their bright jackets to protect them from drowning.
Canoeing was a very enjoyable experience. We first learned how to control the canoe, then safety features, and then the fun began. We started to canoe around the lake. It didn't seem like very long, but eventually we had to go back to the dock. It was an overall great experience.
The bird sanctuary was an enjoyable experience with 2 trumpeter swans and Canadian geese, pheasants, ducks, and corn to feed them with. It was a first for seeing a lot of different kinds of ducks, geese, hawks, and eagles.
Overall, I think this was the best thing at camp. 6th grade camp was the best.